Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Mauricio Umansky posts a revealing look at his life now. The estranged husband of RHOBA's Kyle Richards spills details on his life today, complete with a shirtless selfie or two. After revealing his plans to go on a trip around the world, Mauricio Umansky has been keeping his fans up to date on his travel itinerary. One of his stops along the way included Australia, where Mauricio not only spoke at a conference, but also went swimming at the beach, posting a shirtless selfie to Instagram, along with photos that highlighted the serenity of the moment during his solo trip. "Let's go," the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills husband captioned the selfie. Mauricio, who is currently navigating his split from Kyle Richards, was also in town in the land down under to speak at the AREC 25 conference, which is dubbed as Australasia's greatest real estate event. Mauricio reflected on having the chance to share with other real estate pros his own business philosophy. "Thank you to AREC 25 conference for having me. I hope you all enjoyed my keynote today, and thank you for incredible hospitality," he reflected on Instagram about taking the stage at the event. "This conference had amazing speakers, happy to be included amongst the best." Mauricio has also been keeping his followers up to date on how he's been healing after he broke his clavicle and underwent surgery in February of this year. "Long road to recovery. It's about the journey and the attitude. I feel blessed and lucky. There's a lot of things that can go wrong in life. I got saved. Thank you again to Stedman Orthopedic, you guys are the best. Thank you to Aspen Valley Hospital, the ski patrol, and the paramedics." XX, he shared back in February after the accident. More recently, he revealed that he's been in the gym working on getting strong again. "Working hard at getting the shoulder strong again. 9 weeks since my accident. Let's go." In addition to traveling, healing, and working in real estate at his firm, the agency, Mauricio has also been busy as a dad to his daughters, whom he shares with Kyle. Most recently, Mauricio celebrated daughter Alexia's engagement to Jake Zingerman at a party held at the family's home in Encino. He's also been candid about where he stands with Kyle today, since they announced their separation in 2023. "We talk all the time," he confirmed in a recent conversation with TMZ. He also shared that things are amazing between them. "I love her," he further shared. Speaking of Alexia's wedding, Kyle recently shared the latest on planning the big day. Mauricio Umansky, the high-powered real estate mogul and reality TV personality known for his suave demeanor and sharp business acumen, has just offered fans an unfiltered glimpse into his current world. And it's a far cry from the glittering showings and luxury deals that made him a household name. In a candid and heartfelt Instagram post, Umansky peeled back the curtain on a life that has, in recent months, seen dramatic shifts. The carousel of images he shared is more than just a visual diary. It's a raw, vulnerable narrative of change, introspection, and, perhaps most poignantly, renewal. Gone are the days when his posts focus solely on the agency's latest multimillion-dollar listings, or his cameos on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This post, framed in soft, natural lighting and grounded in sincerity, included snapshots of quiet mornings, coffee-stained notebooks, unfiltered selfies, and peaceful hikes in Malibu. The caption reads, "Life has changed in ways I didn't expect. But in that shift, I found clarity. I found strength. I found me again." This declaration feels particularly powerful coming from Umansky, who has long been viewed through the lens of his public persona, charismatic husband to Kyle Richards, tireless businessman, and father of 4. With swirling speculation about the status of his marriage and personal life, his latest message seems to sidestep the gossip and address something more fundamental. Among his evolving sense one stands out, a close-up of a weather journal, open to a page where the words "Stay grounded" are scribbled in bold ink. In the background, a candle flickers beside a small stack of books, Titles ranging from Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now to Ryan Holiday's The Obstacle is the Way. The image captures something essential, a man who is not just coping, but transforming. Mauricio's post sparked a flood of responses. Fans, friends, and even celebrity colleagues expressed admiration for his openness. Many noted that his willingness to share such rawness was unexpected but refreshing. "You've always been the cool, calm guy with everything together," one comment read. "But this version of you, real, reflective, resilient, is next level." Perhaps what struck the most emotional chord was a short video clip embedded within the post. In it, Mauricio is seen walking barefoot along the shoreline, waves lapping at his feet as he talks softly to the camera. Sometimes, when everything feels like it's breaking apart, it's actually falling into place. I've had to unlearn a lot of what I thought made me successful. I've had to ask myself, who am I without the noise, the cameras, the deals? What's left? Turns out, a lot. And for the first time in a long time, I'm learning to breathe again. The revelation lands with gravity. In a culture saturated with curated perfection, here is a man who built his empire on image and negotiation, now choosing transparency over polish. The timing also feels telling, with Kyle Richards navigating her own journey, including public appearances that hint at emotional shifts in solo empowerment. Mauricio's parallel arc suggests a couple navigating change on deeply personal terms, whether together or apart. Notably absent from the post were images of lavish homes or red carpet moments. Instead, Mauricio included a picture of a family dinner table, half-empty plates, and crumpled napkins, evidence of a recent gathering. His daughter's laughter seems almost audible through the frame. Family, it seems, remains his compass, even as the terrain changes. Professionally, Mauricio appears to be steering his brand in a new direction, too. He hinted at an upcoming podcast, Real Talk with Mao, focused not just on real estate, but on reinvention, relationships, and resilience. "Success stories are great," he wrote in a follow-up story. "But what about the setbacks, the pivots, the real stuff? That's what I want to talk about." It's a bold move from someone who could easily rest on past laurels. But if anything, Mauricio is proving that growth often requires shedding the old to make space for the authentic. His transformation has also ignited conversation about male vulnerability, particularly in high-stakes, high-ego professions like luxury real estate. Several commenters, especially men, praised his honesty. "I didn't realize how much I needed to see another man talk about real change," one user wrote. "You just gave me permission to do the same." Still, Mauricio isn't trying to reinvent himself as a self-help guru or spiritual influencer. If anything, he's simply allowing himself to be seen, not as a brand, but as a human being. And in doing so, he's forging a new kind of influence, one based not on aspiration, but on authenticity. The post ends with a picture of a sunrise over Los Angeles. A caption in simple white font reads, "New day, new chapter." It feels fitting. For a man who has spent years selling dream homes, Mauricio Umansky is finally inviting us into something much more valuable, the real estate of his inner world. And while it may not come with a pool or panoramic views, what it offers is far richer: presence, purpose, and the courage to evolve. As the sun rises on this next chapter, one thing is clear: Mauricio isn't just rebuilding, he's rediscovering.